fine. Sick.
How did you manage to do that?
I went off Dan's wild ride. Alright. Alright, Dan. Yo! Breadstick taking it out 4-0 against those setters. You can rotate. Alright. Is it working? Are we good? Fingers crossed here. No jinxing it. We good? Alright, well, it's already recording, so you guys are good to go. Hopefully. Darn, you're not good to go. Give me a second. Swap now. Get out of here. Okay, you should be good now. Is everything okay? Can you move? Dan!
What's going on exactly?
Oh, thank goodness. Does it work now? Can you move now? Can you move? Oh, good. Jeez, we are good. We made it out of here. Whew.
Look what he's just been sending me. He's just been sending me commentate.
Commentate. Oh my goodness, it's free. I'm gonna go blow my nose. I'll be right back.
Okay then. Well, now I'm alone and I feel weird. So, what did I talk about exactly? Wait, so I'm just looking through the rivals, the chat. Why do you want me to see how I commentate, Solace? I mean, what? I'm not going to be doing this very often. This is like a one-time thing.
Ain't that a kicker? I got back just in time. That's right. I'm here. So, we're going into, oh wow, we're going to Throw Gates. Who do you play, Obi?
Claren.
Claren, okay. What do you feel about these two characters? I know you've probably seen Ranno's, but I don't know how many Absas you've seen.
I hate Absas.
Fair enough. You've seen enough then.
I hate them. I hate them with a passion. They cannot be put out. It's ridiculous.
I can respect that. The character can be a little frustrating, especially if you are online or don't get to play it often. And it can be even more frustrating if you get to play it often, but character's fun. Character has some really cool stuff. Character has surprisingly fast frame data for a zoning type of character. And these are things you kind of have to just keep in mind when fighting her. In a spot where you're both in neutral and neither one who's pushed a button, it's very possible that Absa can get the button out first, especially with her pre-patch forward tilt. That was a silly move. That being said, the way you fight against it, the way you beat it, is by not trying to outspeed her or aggro her, which a lot of people like to do. It's to almost basically outthink the player, right? Yeah. Especially against Bread. With the way Bread plays, you want to outthink him as opposed to outbutton him. But, of course, Ranno is a very different character. He's a very aggressive character, and he honestly probably can outmatch him. Yeah. But, that being said, Chef's Ranno, at least from what I remember, is not the cleanest thing in the world. It's a very new Ranno. Chef, originally a Zetter main, who's been working on this Ranno, and actually has some really good results with it.
Wait, he was a Zetter?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
He was a Zetter burn, and he's gotten some really good results with Ranno already, and things brand new, right? So it's going to be cool to see him grow, see him work as a player. I think Ranno might end up working better for him. just personality-wise. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, and Ranno's only been out for, what, 2 months now? 3, maybe?
Yeah, he's not been out very long, and Chef's been playing him for even less time. So it's very, it's interesting to see. And that cloud hit into up air was beautiful.
That was amazing.
It's not an easy thing to land, so it's pretty cool to see it.
It's not an easy thing to land, but when you do land it, it's just, ooh, it's nice.
Yeah, and it looks good too. Like a lot of Bread's combo game, it's fun to watch. It's cool to see. But Chef keeping up here. That first stock looked kind of rough for him, but he has since kind of staged a bit of a comeback. Assuming he doesn't wall jump and kill him. Okay, we're good. I thought he just wall jumped before up being there. I was terrified. No, he should be okay. Assuming he doesn't push a dumb button and get caught by some good old Absa.
One thing I've noticed about Ranno is that he has so many just recovery options.
Yeah, he has a lot of cool things. That being said, he's pretty limited in the same vein. He might have a lot of recovery buttons, but they don't all work very well, unfortunately. Like, a good way to phrase this. Ranno can stay off stage for a very long time, but when he gets to the stage the same way. Which is unfortunate, because that's kind of a weakness of his kit, right?
Yeah.
Like, a Zetterburn can get to stage from pretty much anywhere, but he's got to get to stage in the same spot. Assuming he doesn't have resources, right? So Ranno is a good character for recovery if you know how to use all of his tools and can actually mix it up. That was hecka close.
Yeah,
I think that back air ended him. That drop through up air, though, so good. All right. See, Brad looking for a young counter pick after winning game 1. I don't think that's generally what you do, but we'll see. That being said, Brad looking like he needs a second. He's taking a deep breath, taking a big boy breath.
Yeah, it looks like he's taking a bit just to cool down.
Yo, I would love to see the TP counter pick. I'd like to see the Ori stage counter pick too for when he bans. There's a few good stages for him. So I like Ori, I like Aramata, I like Rockwall, I like the Treetop Lodge. There's a lot of really good stages that Chef can take him to. Chef, by the way, not looking terribly amused, looking very content to just kind of, honestly, he doesn't look upset. He looks more like he's tired.
Yeah. I mean, he looks like he doesn't want to be here, really. Like he does, but just...
Yeah, he looks like he might just be having a rough day, you know? Yeah. And that's unfortunate, but I love seeing his Ranno in action, and I think Chef is showing us something really cool. You can lose game 1 with your character. You can lose a set with a new character that you haven't put too much time to. It's fine. If you learn something out of it, then it was worth it. It's always worth it to gain that knowledge and actually, like, explore what it's like to be in a losing spot and not be in a great spot. To try to rely on your ability to read and outplay your opponent, and outread and out-process what your opponent did last game, right? And it's not something easy to do. And the only way really to test it is to practice and keep playing against it. So, you know, it's cool to see. Basically, a long-winded way of saying I'm glad Chef stuck with the character, even though Zetterburn probably would have taken it against the Absa.
Yeah.
Because it shows that he wants to grow. He wants to understand. Rather know why he lost and try to beat it than do that. That being said, I don't know if I like the stage pick.
Yeah, it's not my favorite.
It's not bad for Ranno. It's better for Zetter. I think this stage... It's hard to say. I would have liked a closer stage for Ranno. A stage where back air can consistently take stocks at earlier percents. But we're going to a big stage, no matter what I like or not. So I'm curious to see what happens from it and how he plays around that.
I don't really mind big stages. I just don't like small, enclosed, or just flat.
That's where Ranno excels.
Yeah.
And as a Claren, I can imagine being terrified of that because you want to keep them back. You want to be like, no, how about you stay over there?
Like, what's Maple's stage?
Treetop Lodge.
Treetop Lodge and Endless Abyss are just, I hate them the most.
Completely understandable, because playing a character with the polar opposite of you, I love those stages. I would never go there as Claren, though. I'd go to, like, well, Treetop's not terrible just because the platforms are set up nice. But even then, like, it's close quarter stages, you need to know that you need to play aggressive.
Yeah.
Cool thing about specifically this matchup, Absa Ranno, is the weird the weird kind of playstyles you'll run into. You'll see a lot of Absas either focus on playing very defensive, very campy, or very aggressive almost. And if you're expecting one, you might counterpick yourself and take him to a good stage for them.
Yeah.
Bread is a relatively defensive Absa, and he actually does better on big stages. That's from what I've seen him play. That's just what I've seen as a player him do. But Bread's going to take that 2-0, which means I will be fighting him in losers. And we have, Chompers Breadstick. Well, Chompers is very, very happy today because he gets to avoid his bracket demon. Said Chompers is very happy today. Chompers is happy because he gets to avoid his bracket demon. You're not going to free him up real fast. Yeah, you would have freed him up real fast.
I was supposed to go against someone before I started.
Yes, you are. So you should go do that.
Yeah.
And I will be here. So we're going to have SBS and Fatty up next. So you're going up against PKBS, I believe. Maybe. Probably? Yeah. That guy over there, though, in the gray shirt. We're going to be joined again, once again, by Breadstick. And starting microphone recording of this game.
Hello,
Let's
everybody. Hi.
So, chill out. You're fine. You did good. He took you to a stage that I do not agree with.
I concur. I mean,
just because your play, I think it's more that I know your play style.
mm-hmm.
I can say that.
I can run away further on Fort Fortress.
So I'm gonna let my boy Fatty push buttons and play for a second.
Mm-hmm. So Fatty had to knock Stroder into the